Welcome, beautiful souls, to episode 5 Crystal Companions Choosing Stones for Protection and Healing. I am your host, Denise of Drazak Den, Reiki Master, Crystal Alchemist, Sound Practitioner, Tarot Oracle Practitioner, and Oracle Creator of Crystal Realm Oracles, which you can find on my website at drazakden.com, and guide on your journey through healing and energetic protection. Today, we're diving into one of my favorite topics: how to choose the right crystal companions to support your energy field, both for protection and healing. So, whether you're brand new to crystals or deep in your practice, this episode will help you connect more intentionally with the stones that are calling you. So, why work with crystals? Well, crystals are Earth's ancient allies, natural energy tools formed over millions of years. They carry unique frequencies that interact with our energetic body, our aura. Think of them like tuning forks. They help restore balance, raise your vibration, and shield you from energies that aren't yours. When used consciously, crystals may support emotional healing, energetic boundaries, physical vitality, spiritual connection, and so much more. Crystals are from the earth, so their energy just carries and just do so much when you use them correctly. Crystals do not replace professional care, but they are powerful companions on your wellness journey. So let's start with protection and a few crystals that can be used. We all encounter draining people, overwhelming environments, or heavy emotions. These crystals are energetic guardians. The first one that we have is a black tourmaline. So this could be your go-to for grounding and protection. It absorbs negative energy, shields your aura like an energetic cloak. It's great for empaths and sensitives. I love uh, to have this in my little travel bag of crystals that I keep in my car because it helps with the protection on your travels. And the next one that we have is a black obsidian. Or obsidian, snowflake obsidian or black obsidian. This one is a black obsidian. So this volcanic glass is like a spiritual mirror. It helps reveal what's hidden and cuts through energetic cords or attachments. It's perfect for deep clearing. And the next one that we have up is a smoky quartz. And smoky quartz transmutes negativity and anchors your energy. It's gentle but powerful, and also supports emotional detox. And I know that this on this camera, this looks a lot like the black obsidian, but you can see a little bit here as I turn there in the light where it's kind of a little more translucent. So smoky quartz is more translucent, whereas your black obsidian is definitely solid. So the next one we have is my second favorite stone, and that is the labradorite. I love the flash on labradorite stone, and this particular one is my go-to because it is my or one of my original ones that I had gotten. But labradorite is a stone of magic and protection. It strengthens your intuitive field and shields you from psychic attacks or energy leaks. I use this stone to help with my focus when I have tasks that might need attention. I just love it. And the more that you play with some of your stones too, the more you'll feel the energy vibes, the energetic vibes going through you, and to help you in the areas that you want. So, how to use protection crystals? There are several ways, but here are a few that you could use. You could carry them in your pocket or in your undergarments. I do that depending on where I'm going. Sometimes I need that protection. If I'm going to be in a big crowd of people, I want to put that in. You can wear them as jewelry like that, your necklaces, your earrings, anything like that. Place by your front door or under your pillow. Use during meditation or Reiki sessions. In my sessions, I use a Reiki sound and crystal infusion session on my clients for whatever chakra needs they have. I use the crystals by placing them on their body and throughout the body, and especially working with the areas where we have detected some type of blockages or something like that, as we were, doing their Reiki. So I encourage you to work with your crystals by setting clear intentions. An example of what you could say is, "Thank you for protecting my energy and grounding me in my power." It's like anything else, when you're using a crystal and setting those intentions, you definitely want to, you know, give them some love, let them know. So set your intentions, talk to it so that it knows, and universe, source, God, whatever you follow, knows what the intention is that you want to use for that crystal. So now let's explore healing. So healing crystals work by activating your body's energetic centers, also known as the chakras, which we just mentioned, and encouraging self repair. And again, like the protection crystals, there are many that could help with this, but here are a few of the main crystals used in healing journeys. The first one that we have up is a rose quartz. It kind of has more of a pinkish color to it. This is the stone of unconditional love. It soothes heartache, invites compassion, and supports emotional healing. It's great for inner child work and self worth. The next one that you could use is an amethyst. It's great for cleansing and calming, helps with anxiety, sleep, and spiritual alignment. It's perfect for the crown and third eye activations. I do use amethyst in my sessions as well. And then we have the green aventurine, known as the stone of opportunity. It supports heart centered healing and encourages growth after loss or change. This stone is also great for abundance and good fortune. I often wear um, uh, green aventurine during the day for those different properties. So I do like that. And then we have selenite. Clear you up. It's pure, high frequency light. It clears stagnant energy and it lifts your vibration. It's excellent for Reiki, meditation, and clearing other crystals. So, how to use healing crystals? Again, there are several ways, but here are a few. You can lay them on your body during rest or Reiki. You can create a crystal grid for intention. I love creating crystal grids. Not too long ago, it actually might have been about a year ago now, or more. It might have been more. Anyway, when I was getting my certification for crystal healing, um, I chose as one of my finals to do crystal grid, and I did it for self-love. So I worked with it. I set it up. I had a rose quartz in the center, and I had a selenite at, north, south, east, and west. And I had rhodonite and clear quartz and rhodonite as well, and amethyst. I said rhodonite, and an amethyst on mine. And I had to work with that for X amount of days and write on how I felt and the different things with that. And then turn that in to my instructor so that they could go over it. But crystal grids are great if you love to work with the crystals and do those. You could keep them near your bath or your altar. Bath water, especially if you have salts in the bath and your herbs in there, could be definitely great for cleansing them. And of course, your altar is always a good place for to put them. You can journal while holding your crystals to help deepen your connection. So, when you're setting your intention, here is an example of what you could say. I invite healing energy into every layer of my being. I am open to receiving. Simple enough. You don't have to know the perfect stone logically. Let your intuition speak. Here are 3 powerful methods to use with your intuition. Number 1, trust your attraction. What are you drawn to, visually or energetically? How does it feel when your body is in contact with them? Your body knows what it needs. You can ask for guidance. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask, which stone wants to support me right now? And see what shows up. Work with intention. Choose based on your need, protection, heart healing, clarity, self love, whatever it is. Choose a crystal based on that. Crystals are tools, but your intention activates their power. So let's talk about cleansing and charging your crystals. Crystals absorb energy, so regular clearing is essential, especially if you are out and about in a huge crowd of people and you're wearing your crystals for whatever intentions that you had set for that day. When you come home, you want to make sure you cleanse them. There are again several different ways. If you bring them home, and cleanse them that evening. You could do a smoke cleanse with herbs such as sage, rosemary, Palo Santo. For me, I have a sensitivity to the scent of sage and Palo Santo, so I burn a sweetgrass incense. It's basically the only one that I found that I can handle, and it's great for cleansing my area and my crystals. I use the smoke from that to cleanse my crystals. Sound cleanse with a singing bowl or a tuning fork. Um, in an earlier episode, we talked about the frequencies of sound and how they can help your body. It does the same with the crystals when cleansing. Selenite wand sweep. You can do that. You just sweep over them. You can do a moonlight bath, especially the full moon. However, be mindful there are a few full moons that you do not want to cleanse because the energy is a bit chaotic. And I think the eclipse moons are some of those, but I would need to do a little bit more research just to make sure. And you could do some research as well to find out which moons are not really good for that because of the chaotic energy that they pull. So, we also want to charge our crystals, and here are a few ways for that. You can set them under the sunlight, but again, be cautious because some do fade. You can just do your research with that, or we may do that in a later episode. Use intention and Reiki energy. Place on a crystal cluster or in a grid. Again, here's using your grids. Um, One of the things that you could say when you set them out or on your grids or whatever is, I cleanse this crystal of all energy that does not serve and charge it with pure light from the highest good for my highest good. As simple as that. Um, when I purchase crystals for my shop, every single one of them that comes in gets a cleaning, a cleansing, a charge, and a Reiki blessing, and a light language blessing over them, because I also do some light language. They all get that. And then when a customer orders one, I do the exact same thing before they go out the door so that they are going out fully charged with great intentions for that customer. So cleansing and charging are very, very highly uh, yeah, can't even think of the word. Anyway, um, but just remember that you are never alone in your healing journey. Crystals are not just pretty rocks. Some of them are really pretty, but hey, they're conscious companions here to support your evolution. So, as we close this episode, I encourage you to, number one, choose one new stone to work with. Just you can go to my shop at drazakden.com and find one there. I also have intention bags, so they would help where they come with a few. You could stop by your local metaphysical store and check them out and see what they have. But I encourage you to choose one new stone to work with. And you may have crystals in your own home at the moment. Choose one of those to work with for this week and see what you come up with. Set a clear intention for protection or healing. Journal about your experiences. Listen to how the crystal feels to you over time. So trust your journey. Your energy knows the way. With that, here is an affirmation for you to take with you. I walk in clarity, protection, and love. My energy is sacred. My healing is supported. So thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to explore crystals from my collection, visit me at drazakden.com or connect on social media. Until next time, stay grounded, stay protected, and stay radiant. Again, I am Denise, and this is Mystical Mosaics with Drazak Den. I love you all.